Welcome. In this video, we'll focus on how to access and use call history and recordings inside Go High Level, using data from calls processed through Ava Voice AI. Whether you're looking to analyze outcomes, review transcripts, or trigger automations, Ava makes it easy to sync everything with your GHL workflows. Every Ava call, whether inbound or outbound, generates a detailed call history, which is a full record of the call's outcome and contents. This includes the call status, start and end time, duration, transcript, sentiment, recording link, and any collected details like meeting info or contact email, all tied to that specific interaction. Inside GHL, you can access all of this data through Ava's contact called trigger for outbound calls and inbound agent call for inbound calls. From there, you can use workflow actions like add note or update contact field to automatically store the call summary, insert key details into the contact record, or trigger logic based on how the call went. Each call is tagged with a status that shows how it ended, and each status tells a different story about the outcome. Here's what they all mean. Completed means the AI finished the conversation, but no specific outcome occurred, like a meeting or callback. User hung up means the contact ended the call before the AI completed its flow. This could happen mid-call or even near the end. Issue dialing means the system couldn't place the call at all, often due to a network problem or incorrect phone number format. Failed means the call attempt was made but couldn't connect, usually due to a system or connection error. No answer means the call rang but no one picked up and it didn't go to voicemail. Voicemail with no message means the call reached voicemail, but Ava didn't leave a message, usually because the greeting was too short or cut off. Voicemail with message means the call went to voicemail, and Ava successfully left a recorded message. Callback means the contact asked to be called back later during the call. And meeting booked means Ava successfully scheduled a meeting with the contact. In Go High Level, these statuses can be used as conditions in your automation workflows. For example, only sending a follow-up email when a meeting is booked, or retrying the call if no one answered. To get started, go to your automation section inside GHL and create or open an existing workflow you wish to extract data from. Scroll through the list of triggers and add the contact called trigger from the Ava Voice AI category. This trigger is used for outbound calls. It fires whenever a call is completed by Ava and records all associated metadata and conversation context for that specific contact. For inbound calls, there's a separate trigger called inbound agent call. It works the same way, identifying when a call has been completed. You can then add actions such as conditions to filter based on the call's status. Once the trigger is set, the workflow continues based on the actions you define, whether that's storing the call data, updating a contact, or kicking off a follow-up sequence. You can configure the contact called trigger conditions to fire based on specific call outcomes, like when a call is completed, by entering the filters call status, then is, and then completed. Once that's set, you can add actions such as add note to the contact record and use custom variables like call transcript or call recording. The note will dynamically pull in those values, giving your team instant access to key details from the call without manually updating any fields. For the inbound agent call, the configuration differs slightly, but the principle stays the same. After selecting this trigger, you can filter it by the agent's role, if you have multiple receptionists, for example, or select the agent itself as long as it is live on Ava. Then you must insert an if-else action, which when selected creates another action named condition, which will filter the call status outside the trigger. When you click to add the if-else action, you will need to configure the condition through branches. In the first branch, click on the first empty field and select inbound agent call. Now the same field you just clicked will appear empty and have a drop-down menu, but this time with different options. Look for call status and select it. Then, same as the contact called trigger, select the operator and then write down the status you wish to filter for. This part is very important. You must write down the status exactly as it appears in Ava. That means writing down the exact status name. You can add multiple branches to this condition, meaning you can filter for multiple statuses for the same trigger. Another way to capture call data, like transcripts and recordings, is by using the Find Contact action inside your workflow. If you're running a larger scale campaign, or an inbound agent has received a lot of calls, adding a single note per project can quickly get messy, grouping all call data in one place without clear organization. Using Find Contacts solves that by targeting specific contacts based on call status filters, so the right data transcript is applied to the right person automatically. In this example, we use Find Contact to search for a contact by phone number, since it's a unique identifier for each client. You can use other fields like email or name, but phone number is usually the most reliable for finding contacts from your inbound and outbound calls. Once you add Find Contact, Go High Level automatically creates two branches, Contact Found and Contact Not Found. This is an if-else condition that lets you decide what happens next depending on whether a match for the contact is found or not. In our case, under the Contact Found branch, we add an Update Contact field action. This lets us store important details from the Ava Voice AI call, like the call transcript, recording link, or sentiment, directly in the contact's record. It's a powerful way to keep contact records clean and accurate, with no manual updates, ensuring every call's outcome is properly logged and easy to act on later. You can take it further by using conditional logic more optimally. For example, if call sentiment is marked as negative or call status as user hung up, you can automatically assign a follow-up task to your support team. If the call ends with a booked meeting, you might move the lead to a new pipeline stage. You don't need to review every call's data and recording. Instead, you might choose to flag only the ones with a negative outcome. That way, whenever a transcript and recording are surfaced, you already know they warrant closer attention. Your team can then review those details to pinpoint what went wrong and identify opportunities for improvement. This prevents your workflows from being cluttered with successful outcomes and helps you focus on optimizing weak points. A good rule of thumb is to fix what's broken before doubling down on what's working. The trigger gives you complete flexibility to build smart, high-impact follow-ups. And that's all there is to it. With Ava's call history integrated directly into GHL, you can build smarter workflows, personalize your outreach, and keep a complete record of every voice interaction. You are ready to go. If you have any questions or require further assistance, visit help.thinkrr.ai or email us at hello@thinkrr.ai. Thank you for watching.